Hi everyone, welcome back. We got Kult of Athena blade reviews here. Got the Condor Yari Spear. It's a brand new item from Condor. It's put a sharpening surface on it, so it's extra sharp here. Notice the cool little lanyard grip here in the middle of it. We're gonna do some close-up looks in just a second, but in this one, we're gonna take a look at the sheath it comes with. We're also gonna do some cut testing, and since it's a spear, we'll also do thrusting and slashing. Let's get to it. All right, on this Condor Yari Spear, it's a little bit over 65 inches. For what I train in, this is right between like a long spear and a short. Usually short is about plexus height, and a long spear is usually about 2 feet over your head. So it's a pretty cool weapon. It's still very versatile, very well made. I think it's only like $100 too, so it's a deal for what you're getting. So what do you get? You get a really, really cool double-edged blade right here, so you'll see this little divot on the side. Kind of looks like a shovel. On the back of it, you'll see it's all suctioned out here. That way, classically, combatively that is, when you were to pull the thrust out, it would release suction. That's also from, not my own experience, but what I've done on research as far as why the shape is the way it is. It's also an easy way to stick it on there as well if it was friction. But it's not. It's got 2 screws on it. So this one is screwed in place very simply. You just screw that right into the shaft of it. Notice the Condor logo on it. And then on the back of it, you'll see that it just says El Salvador, where they are manufactured. But they're usually a machete company, so this is a newer item they're putting out. You also get a sheath with this, little leather scabbard. Also has El Salvador on the back. It's a fine leather scabbard. It's got thick double pieces right here, that way it doesn't cut through it. Rounded off tip, little snap on it. So when you put this on, just be careful you don't cut the actual scabbard. Don't do this and slam your hand into it. Be very mindful when you're handling anything sharp and pointy. Snaps right into place, very secure. There's a little pin on the back, that way this isn't like flopping around. A little bit of movement in it, but it's stitched really well and actually fits really nicely. So if you were storing this, or if you want to just leave this up and not have to worry about having a sharp spear fall on you, this is definitely a nice safety feature for that. So we'll snap this off. Then we'll look at the actual shaft of it. Notice the paracord, the lanyard here. And you'll see that this is actually really intelligent. They took this wrapping right here, and it's in line, and if we slide this all the way up, bam, it's right in line with the actual edge of the Yari. So that way you know when you're using this, it's right there, or if you're using little cuts, it's also right there as well. So really, really cool. I like that a lot. It's also good because it's a good position for throwing as well. If you're throwing overhead, you can even choke back a little bit on it. But regardless of how you're using it, it's actually really good, especially for the price point. I'm not sure what kind of wood this is. It's whatever hardwood that Condor is using, but either way, it's got a nice grip. It's not lacquered, really. It's kind of just finished properly, meaning that like there's still some grip to it. So if your hands are sweaty, if you're using this for like, if you're doing like martial arts forms, or you're doing cut testing or throwing and things like that, at your own discretion, that is. It allows you to keep a really nice grip on the weapon as well. There's a little bit of a sharpening surface on it. So if you want that, you can add it and add a sharpening surface if you purchase this. Otherwise, they come relatively sharp. Like I said before, Condor is primarily a machete company. So expect like more of a machete edge on it. And if you're skilled in it, you can always do it yourself. So what I want to do from here is do some close-ups of this Yari Spear without the scabbard and then with it, and then we'll do the cut testing. Let's get to it. All right, so from here we're gonna do some cut testing and cut thrusting with the Yari. Let's get to it. sharp. That was from just a minor cut. I'm gonna do some thrust on it too. It's not gonna look as dramatic, but it will give you an idea that this thing is able to actually puncture. Oh shit. I can't miss that. Damn. Alright, so there you have it, the Condor Yari Spear. Did some cut testing, saw how this thing functions, got a sharpening surface on it. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments on it, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, and I will talk to you guys soon. Thank you.